Footie Forecast Cup Draw. Bonjour, bienvenue à la Foot Provisions Tas Tidage. Hello, willkommen in der Fußball Verhaarsaga Cup Ausschlosung. Hola, bienvenidos a el sorteo de Fútbol Taza da Provisión. Ciao, benvenuto al sorteggio calcio Provisione Taza. So we've had the World Cup, we've had the Commonwealth Games, we've had Wimbledon, we've had the Great British Bake Off. But now it's time for the most eagerly anticipated event of 2014. Yes, it's the Footie Forecast Cup Draw. So 47 participants toiled over 10 weeks of score predictions to qualify for this most prestigious of events. 32 successfully did so, while 15 have been left wondering what might have been. I'm delighted to say that my guests along today to help me with this draw. I'd like to firstly welcome Kay. So Kay, it's fair to say that you squeezed through there right at the last minute in 32nd place at the expense of Kieran Anker. How would you put into words how it feels to be part of the Footie Forecast draw? Oh,
well, to be honest, Mark, it feels amazing. It's such an honour to get this spot. Although I did know that I'd get there in the end. Obviously I feel sorry for Ron Anker, but the better person got through at the end of the day. Unfortunately I've seen on Twitter that he's deeply depressed and he hasn't left his room for a week, but as I say, the better person won, and it truly is an honour to be here and be part of this cup, so thank you.
Thank you, Kay. And Scott, as one of the founder members of the Footie Forecast and indeed former runner-up of the competition, I guess it must be absolutely devastating for you not to be part of this draw today.
Yeah, at the end of the day, Mark, the best 32 were in there. I've been to 2 World Cups, 1 Euro. Martin Keown,
Thank you, Scott, for those very knowledgeable words there. Okay, so now to crack on with the draw. So in the bag we have 32 numbered balls, each corresponding to each participant's name. I'll firstly now read out each ball and the corresponding name. Ball number 1 is Julian, 2 John, 3 James, 4 Andrew, 5 Gary, 6 Ben, 7 Suki, 8 Kevin, 9 Beachy, 10 Dan Sal, 11 Caroline, 12 Richard, 13 Ricky, 14 Jason, 15 Craig, 16 Elaine, 17 Gavin, 18 Liam, 19 Amy, 20 Colin, 21 Damien, 22 David, 23 George, 24 Mark, 25 Heath, 26 Tom M, 27 Martin, 28 Alex, 29 Paul D, 30 Rob, 31 Paul R and 32 K. So the format of the draw is thus. Each person will be drawn out into 16 matches to form round 1 of the Cup. The draw today will also determine your pathway to the final, i.e. the winner of match 1 will go on to play the winner of match 2, and so on. There are 5 rounds in total from round 1 through to the final. So without any further ado, Scott, could I please invite you to place the balls in the bag?
Kay, do you want to hold the bag as I drop my balls?
Certainly, Scott. Thank you.
That's it, Scott. Have a good old rummage of those balls.
Sorry.
Okay, Scott, if you'd like to draw out the first number, please.
Certainly. Number 11.
Number 11, that's Caroline, will play
$15.
Number 15, that's Craig. So match 1 is Caroline versus Craig.
Number 5.
Number 5, that's Gary, will play
28.
28, that's Alex. So Gary will play Alex. That's match number 2.
$32.
32, that's Kay, will play
20.
20 is Colin. So match number 3, Kay versus Colin.
Okay. Number 2.
Number 2, that's John, will play
30.
30, Rob. So 2 old school friends going head to head there. Match number 4, John versus Rob.
23.
23 is George, will play
31.
31 is Paul R. Match number 5, George versus Paul R.
Number 12.
Number 12 is Richard, will play
16.
16 is Elaine. Match 6, Richard versus Elaine.
Number 7.
Number 7 is Suki, and Suki will play
21.
21 is Damien, so Suki will play Damien. That's match number 7.
Number 22.
22 is David, and David will play
Number 4.
Andrew. So David will play Andrew in match number 8.
$25.
25 is Heath, and Heath will be up against
27.
Martin. So match number 9 is Heath versus Martin.
Number 13.
Number 13 is Ricky, and Ricky will play
Number 1.
number 1, Julian. Match number 10, Ricky versus Julian.
Number 9.
Number 9 is Beachy, and Beachy will face in match number 11
17.
Number 17 is Gavin. So match number 11, Beachy versus Gavin. 2 West Ham fans going neck and neck.
Number 26.
26 is Tom M. And Tom's opponent will be
14.
number 14 is Jason. Match number 12, Tom M comes up against Jason.
24.
24 is me, Mark, and I will face
Number 6.
number 6 is Ben. 2 Millwall fans and former London City Airport colleagues going head to head. That's number 13, Mark versus Ben.
Number 10.
Number 10 is Dan Sal.
Number 3.
We'll play number 3, that's James. So Dan Sale versus James, match number 14.
Not many left now.
A couple of balls left.
Yep. Number 8.
Number 8 is Kevin. And Kevin will face...
Number 18.
Number 18 is Liam. So in the penultimate match, match 15, Kevin versus Liam. So on to our final match.
Number 19.
19 is Amy. And Amy will face...
Number 29.
29 is Paul D. Well, thank you, Scott and Kay, for your help today.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mark.
So, to confirm the round 1 fixtures for the first ever Footy Forecast Cup draw. Match 1, Caroline versus Craig. Match 2, Gary versus Alex. Match 3 is Kay versus Colin. Match 4, John versus Rob. Match 5, George versus Paul R. Match 6 sees Richard meet Elaine. Match 7 matches Suki and Damien. Match 8, David comes up against Andrew. Match 9, Heath meets Martin. Match 10, Ricky comes up against Julian. Match 11 pairs Beachy and Gavin. Match 12, Tom M takes on Jason. Match 13 is myself, Mark, up against Ben. Match 14, Dan Sal is up against James. Match 15, Kevin versus Liam. And finally match 16, Amy versus Paul Dennis. So that concludes the first ever Footy Forecast Cup draw. Thank you very much for joining us. The first round matches will take place the weekend of the 1st and 2nd of November.
Say hello.
Hello.
I'm filming.
Yeah, I want like 2 million.
This is Mark. Say
9
hello,
mil.
Mark. This could be an outtake that we can watch in like 20 years and go, what the fuck were we doing?
I think we will be thinking that.
I'm thinking that now.
So what, does any of... Hello. Willkommen in der Football-Verhaarsager Cup Aus...
First outtake, here we go.
I should know that doing A-level German. Match 15 is Kevin against Liam. And finally match 16, Amy versus Paul D.
Sorry.
So that concludes the...
Sorry. I'm trying to hold it as long as I can.
That'll make it.
That's an
I think
outtake.
that'll make it. I think that'll make it. It's brilliant. I like that.
That's one of
That's
them...
good. I'm glad that I'm so glad that happened.
That's going to turn up on It'll Be Alright on the night.
Yeah.
Anything you'd like to say?
Well, I just...
Emotional.
Cut.
When's the Oscar coming?
Yeah, it should be an Oscar there. Definitely.
Well, that's going at the end.